Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. We have the Comica Vimo Q. This is a wireless microphone system. Okay, it's not like a headset on your head. It's a microphone system. Now, it's all wireless pretty much. Now, we're going to go through the package, see what you get inside. I've got the Amazon page up. Now, Comica sent this out to me. I recently did a review for them on a different set that's kind of like bigger and bulkier kind of deal. Really nice set, works amazingly well. Really enjoying it. And with that, I can use my own headsets, or they have lapel mics with them as well. You can use third-party lapel mics, preferably something that's quality, because yeah, really cheap ones. Anyways, this is a really neat set because it's rechargeable right in the package. So you've got a battery built in. You're going to charge it through here. You can check your battery indication level, see how much power is left in the battery. And when you do press it, it'll automatically turn this on and tell you what the charge state is of the receiver, as well as the 4 transmitters. Now, with each one of the transmitters, you can change the volume output. So if you do need different levels for each person because you're not using a USB interface, you can do that. So you're not overpowering the input to your system and distorting anything. At the same time, you can have people at slightly different levels by just going onto one of the connectors and just changing the up and down. They will also automatically power on as soon as you take them off the charger and you put it back on, and it automatically shuts it off, or you can do it manually. You can also charge these independently through a USB-C cable. Okay, wonderful thing. I love USB-C, and I'm glad it's been forced in as a standard. More and more companies still need to switch over from older devices to newer with USB-C, and that's fine. It's a great standard to be with. Less hassle than 20 million different types of head connectors for charging this or connecting that and so on. So really like the USB-C. All right, so let's take a look at what comes in here, and then we'll get into the nitty-gritties. So this cable works for charging your power block with, but it's also really handy if you have a Mac or a PC. It does not matter which. You can connect this to the charge port along the back here, or on the top actually, and then connect direct into a USB port on your computer, or even a hub if you have one, with either the Type A, or you can go Type C direct in if you want to go Type C on a Mac or a PC with the supporting connection. Anyways, so it works as a dual purpose for that. I have tried it and it works amazingly well. So you don't have to have a USB interface to use this kit. Even if you're just doing like YouTube videos, like I'm doing a YouTube video, I'm sitting here yakking to you on my iPad. My iPad's recording and everything, but I can also hook this system in and do it that way as well if I want to, or I can hook into my Mac or into my Windows laptop. There's also connection cables here for DSLR cameras, as well as Apple, and I do believe Android as well for the cable. Okay. You're also going to get a package of 4 of these little wind muffs that are going to be kind of really neat and cute. Now, there is a pin on here, so when you connect up to one of the connections, you're going to look for the external jack here, and you're going to place it into that hole, and it just slides right over, and the microphone is exposed. So this is going to give you less explosions. Also, if you're outdoors in the wind, it's going to cut down an awful lot of that wind noise, okay, type of thing. All your connection points are here for powering on and off manually, raising and lowering the volume, that sort of thing. You can also put this into mono or stereo mode, your choice. I prefer stereo myself. You can see in the case that each one of these things has little connection points. Now, when you get this set brand new, you're opening it for the first time, you're going to find some blue stickers on the back of each one of these things. Okay, now there is a really good charge in the unit of initially. Do not use that under any circumstances. It's a factory charge. You need to top these up first. So just plug in your cable into here. Even though this battery does have a charge, you don't want to use it right away. It's to get the battery to set up properly. Otherwise, well, it might not last as long as it's supposed to. So you always got to set them up right. So bring it to a full charge and then use them, etc. And you can pop them on and off the charger all you want. It doesn't matter, okay? You're fine. You'll have a screen readout here for each one of your units. They're already pre-bound from the factory. If you do for any reason need to rebind, you can do that. The instructions are quite clear on how to go through all that process. And the instructions are also very good in this unit too, which is pretty good and impressive. Okay, so let's take a look at the other cables that this thing comes with. Like I said, you get 4 of these muffs here. So we're just going to take everything out of the package. Now, I don't really think I'll ever need to use any of these particular cables myself, only because I do have modern devices here, and I do not have a DSLR camera anymore. I ditched it long ago in favor of my iPhone 15 and other iPhones previous, and my iPad. I don't see a need for a DSLR camera anymore, besides it became too much of a space hogger and just a pain in the butt for me anyways. So we have here a TRS to TRS type connection system. They do have a sticker that tells you what it's for, camera, as well as, I'm not sure what that icon indicates, but this would definitely be your camera one for sure. This is going to be your phone or your tablet, okay? And you have, of course, 4 connection points on one end, and you have 3 on the other, so you'll know which end of the cable to go in. Just read the instructions, it's going to be very clear for you. Or like I said, you could use just the charge cable, which also doubles up as a input source. And also when you're hooked into your computer, it's going to keep the battery topped up on the on the receiver as you're using it anyways, because you're going to be putting power into the system and using the data line. So either way, win-win on that one, okay? So I got all that, and the instructions are actually still in my box. So this will be the box that you get. Now you can get these in white or black, okay? I was kind of hoping they would have sent me the black because it is one of my favorite colors, and besides I can keep black clean. You don't notice dirt. White, you can kind of notice dirt, but I don't really care anyways. They sent it to me, I'm not going to complain. But had I been purchasing this myself, I would have bought the black set myself. So anyways, so we've got a couple little cards here. The manual is going to go over top what all these little QR cards are for, whatnot. You've got another Comica quality control past kind of sticker thing. You've also got some Comica stickers if you want to go Comica crazy. You've got some stickers there as well. A little warranty card info. Then, of course, our main manual that is going to go over the entire unit, different ways you can hook it up to different setups, depending on what you're doing. Now, I want to go over the website a little bit here on Amazon.ca. Now, the .ca link will be the one that's in the description of this video. You can also go to Amazon.com, and I'm sure many other places that sell Comica products, and you'll be fine. I do rather enjoy their products, by the way. I've had a few of their products over the last couple of years, including like a microphone that can just go into like a DSLR camera direct. No batteries required, none of that. My wife, in fact, has it on her DSLR, and she really likes it. So what the heck? I mean, they're a really decent product. Now, I will say these are not entirely cheap either, but they're not overly expensive. However, it depends on the Amazon ad you're looking at. This particular set, for the link I'm going to put in, it's going to cost you $299 Canadian, okay? And of course, you're going to get free shipping, obviously, because, well, it's just one of those things where it's going to qualify for free shipping. So while I'm at it, I should bookmark this in place. Okay, so on the website here, 4-channel wireless microphone, mini and portable, 4 channels, supports multi-person recording in sync, making it perfect for 1 to 4 people, video shooting, live streaming, interviews, podcasting, etc. The internal structure of the microphone is highly integrated, making it compact and portable to use. 48 kilohertz to 24-bit record, CD level sound quality, 48 kilohertz high sampling rate, captures high frequency signals, provides higher audio quality, 24-bit depth, provides wider audio dynamic range to record and reproduce the details of audio signals, presenting high fidelity and clear sound. USB-C charging port, supports charge while using. Microphones can be charged through the USB charging port and support charging also while using. So you could get something like, oh, I got a bunch of them around here someplace. They're like little portable battery packs. Oh, these things. So you could get something like this and a bit of a longer USB-C cable, maybe put it in your pocket, whatever. Charge it while using, especially if you are getting a low charge. I don't know. I don't see any reason why you'd even need to charge and use at the same time, other than maybe for the receiver, because you do get some amazing runtime. Okay, we're going to go over that. So we've already discussed what the USB-C charging port can do both ways. I've tried it. Universal for camera, smartphone, PC, USB-C digital output, and 3.5 millimeter analog output. Support users' different needs in recording. Two output modes are widely compatible with cameras, smartphones, and computers. Charging and storing case, duration up to 16 hours. Okay, the case charges and stores the microphones at the same time, making it convenient to carry and use, which is quite awesome. Each transmitter's battery life is 8 hours. Now I'm going to say about 8 hours because nothing is ever bang on. With the charging case, the total battery life is up to 16 hours, ensuring long time recording. Okay, now like I said, you push the button on the side here. It's going to light up how many power indicators are still active, which gives you the idea of the charge state of the battery inside. Because even if all these units are out, you can still hit that and see how much battery juice is there. Okay, and you will also see on this unit as well. Right now they're all in here. So if I take one of my transmitters out, okay, it just lit up my batteries for this particular transmitter. Tells me the battery charge level on that. It tells me a charge level at the very top for the receiver, so I know exactly what's going on here. So you can see close up here, hopefully. Okay, and you can see as I'm talking, it's still picking up my voice. Now, one thing I wanted to take a look at, but I don't have my magnifying glass in the room, but maybe I can see it in here. Yeah, external microphones, I believe, can also be used on this unit as well. That will be in the manual, which, if we go over into this quickly, it's going to tell us. Yeah, so that hole has two purposes. One, if you're using the muff on here, that will allow this to be wind resistant. The other one is, of course, if you're not using the muff, which you wouldn't be if you're going to use an external lapel mic that may be of even a higher quality to your liking, maybe, then you can plug that into the top jack up front. And we've already gone through all the side buttons, what they do. Okay, so I'm going to hook this rig up, and then we're going to switch over to my computer, and I'm going to hook it into the computer. Now, I've already disconnected my other system that I got from them. So we've got a cable here. We're going to just simply plug this right in right now. And actually, we can do this while we're talking. Just give me the output here. That's my main output. So that's plugged into there. This goes on my shirt just like so. And let me bring up QuickTime. Don't want a movie. Audio recording. So what we're going to do is we're going to just sit here and jibber jabber a little bit, and we're going to oh, I gotta make sure that that's set to go in for the other one here. So quit, turn that off. Oh yeah, that's right, I'm in the Scarlett interface, that's right, so I was fine. Okay, so audio recording, Scarlett 4th Gen. So I'm actually hooked into a USB interface. Okay, now let me switch this around here so you can see. So you'll be able to hopefully see this little icon here. So we're going to sit here and we're going to chat a little bit and discuss this. So I am talking into this, but we're going to play back this part. So you're going to hear this like twice, basically, right? Because I'm talking to you right now into my iPad. What we record here, we're going to play back, and you can hear what the audio quality is somewhat like in that sense. And then what I'll do is I'll go off camera, put on a different camera, and we can go through it that way. So we're going to sit here and we're going to chat a little bit. This is the playback. Discuss this. So I am talking into this, but we're going to play back this part. So you're going to hear this like twice, basically, right? Because I'm talking to you right now into my iPad. What we record here, we're going to play back, and you can hear what the audio quality is somewhat like in that sense. And then what I'll do is I'll go off camera, put on a different camera, and we can go through it that way. So we're going to sit here and we're going to chat a little bit and discuss this. So okay, so that's that part. So let me swap over to a different setup, and you'll get direct audio that way. All right, guys, so now I'm using my iPhone as a continuity camera on my Mac. We are using the Comica set for our audio input, blah, blah, blah. So you can hear what the audio quality is like on this, just sitting here, shooting the breeze. Now, let's take care of the review while we're here. What do I think of this stuff? Well, that's a really good question. Amazon has a rating of 4.5 out of 5 out of 12 ratings. That's the average. It's actually 4.6 is what they call it, because they have 5, 4, and 3-star ratings. Everybody has their own opinion and their own knowledge based on how to use or not use stuff properly. So there you go. Like I said, this particular setup is $300 Canadian, but you can also get this in black for $300. There are other sellers as well on Amazon charging different prices that some of them are definitely way more money. That's for darn sure for the exact same thing. So I would suggest going for the $300 price on that. But anyways, I would like to say that I really do believe that these things do deserve an easy 4.5 out of 5. I don't see any reason to I don't see any reason to be lower than that. I do see that nothing in life is perfect, which is why you don't get 5-star out of me ever. The other thing is you have to keep one thing in mind with this unit setup. Now, the batteries will likely last you for several years. Okay, so keep that in mind, that if you're getting a lot of use out of these things, they're definitely going to pay for themselves over time. But do keep in mind that they are rechargeable, and there is no way that I know of, at least, that we can actually replace the batteries with new batteries. I just picked up another unit and it powered on, so let me turn that one off. Oh, no, it went into a bind mode. You dumb thing. All right. Now we'll get the right button. Top button. Yeah, I don't see any way to get inside these to even replace the batteries. I don't think it can actually be done. So they are sealed units, right? That's something to keep in mind. But you're still going to get years of usage out of these things. That's a big thing. And you can leave them on the charger all the time inside. Batteries naturally lose power over time anyways, right? They'll just automatically top themselves up to peak, okay, as they need to, when they need to, okay? And like I said, you got different ways of charging. You can charge and use at the same time if you needed to, if you had to do that. That's definitely a possibility that is definitely workable according to their instructions on this stuff. You get a lot for your money here, which is also really good. And the option to also use your own lapel mic, or maybe you've got a headset. You could actually put a headset on this and use it. That would also work, okay? Now, I am going to recommend, if you do want to go into a USB interface with these things, the best way to do that is to get yourself a TRS to XLR connecting cable, okay, like the one that came with our other Comica set. You can buy those at any music store, and in Canada, Eddie Long and McQuaid will have those cables that are TRS to XLR, and you plug into an XLR on your interface, or you can go 1/8 inch TRS, yes, tip ring sleeve, sorry, my bad. TRS 1/4 inch to a 1/4 inch, or 1/8 inch to 1/4 inch, sorry. TRS 1/8 inch to 1/4 inch adapter that's also TRS on the other end, so you can plug into either type on whatever interface you have, or go to the 1/8 inch TRS to XLR cable connection, plug it into a mixing board, whatever the heck you want to do. You've got a lot of options in front of you, and one receiver here controls and works with 4 transmitters, and each volume can be adjusted manually on each transmitter if you want to do that, depending on what your situation is you're going to use it for. So a lot of options. Anyways, I just want to take a second here to thank Comica for sending me this unit. Really appreciate it. It's great. It's fantastic. I hope I get to do more of their equipment down the road as well, because I do make fantastic products, and this is just another one of them that I think is really good. And you guys can let me know in the comments below what you thought of the sound quality direct into the computer this way, and as well as the whole setup period, and what you think. Is this something that you could actually make use of? Because if you can, then definitely I would suggest giving these guys a go with this stuff, because they do make really good audio equipment. So anyways, that's it. That's all. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. See ya.